That's a piece of candy. Okay, this deck is sweet.
We are the future.
Best hand ever. Not blinking the Esme. Did I finish on the Esme? Maybe you're right. I didn't remember which one I finished on. You did not. Okay, I didn't think I did. Oh, I could blink two and just not get anything. Yeah. Good call. I missed a free 7 points. You're right. Because if I end on Magneto and then blink, he doesn't blink into anything, and she's an extra 7 points. It's a good call out. That was a gas game though. All right, I'm officially buying what this deck is selling. God bless the cloning man, Sam. How old is Jeff? I was gonna Google Jeff the Baby Land Shark's age, but that doesn't appear to be easily accessible, sadly. He's like 3. Who will move the movers? We must move the movers, gamers. All right, Hercules, come to me. Step into Madam Webb's office, shall we? Oh wow, I was hoping we'd hit one of our odd reveals that push it center here. Marvel Snap's having a moment here. It's okay, bro. You can finish the turn. Really, bro. It's okay.
All systems go.
Where's my anti-venom card? Did it disappear? How did it get shuffled? Does it not shuffle the other one in until this is like, so this reveals and then it puts the other one in? That's weird. I think it's just Iron Man who would win the game.
I am Iron Man.
I truly did not think this deck would be remotely reasonable when we started, and it's been very, very fine.
Opponent snapped.
Is my hand good enough to stay? Yeah, probably. Man, sir. Thanks for the brand new Prime support. Appreciate that. All right, we've got some bangers in the deck still. Do you want Shadow King as another answer to our own anti-venom? Have you considered just being lucky instead? Or perhaps not being unlucky? This'll give me a 0, a 3, and a 4. Oh, and I should end on Esme so I have the option to blink her if I want. And I'm gonna have 7 with the Starbrand energy. I hadn't pushed the button yet. Silly me. Imagine not having pushed the button yet. This is going to be at least 2 more on reveals. Yeah, the Hulk's probably bigger. And this could hit another Jubilee, so I want to leave this open. My deck right now is Jubilee, Psylocke, Magneto. This is deeply rude. That's fine. We're still winning the center, yeah? Oh no, we're tied in the center? Wait, we're winning left and right. I think. Maybe. Send help. If this is Psylocke, we lose. Don't be Psylocke. Don't be Psylocke. Yes. Oh wait, no, this grabs the vulture. Shit. Who's winning? I don't know. Counting, math. I win the breaker. I win the breaker by 1.
Victory.
Yippee! That was excellent television. Holy. Never doubted us for a second, gamers. Some of you were worried at some point during that game. And you were incredibly wrong to be worried the entire time. Almost diffed by a Spider-Man 2099. Almost, not quite. Coolly and calmly calculated, clearly. Alright, let's grab some of these. What am I doing? I guess I'm moving cards occasionally. That was some peak Marvel Snap gameplay for sure. This might be one of the instances where I don't auto-snap because our hand's a little clunky. Ooh, wait though. That saves me, yeah? Gives me 6 next turn. Tony is here. Tony is here. Unless they're on the Proxima build, they shouldn't be able to get into Altar. Which means if we just get to play for a breaker on Onslaught Citadel, it's absurd for us. Holy. Well, that's delicious. And if we don't draw Gore, we blink this into Gore guaranteed. Yeah, Gambit's a good call out. But they used him up early, yeah? Just gotta give myself some options here, but... Nah, we'll put her middle. Hopefully they just can't get into the left. Come on! Boomer snap me! Boomer snap me! Do it! You know you want to. Yes! Yes! Oh, delicious, yes! Watch them be able to play for Altar of Death here somehow. Oh, make sure they're good and muted. Thoroughly exceeds expectations. Thoroughly exceeds expectations. Much like the United States, chat, we've lost the right. However, we had the most points, and that's what mattered. We won the breaker by a little bit. This deck is significantly better than it has any right to be. Alright. We need to take a brief pause for the cause to let some adverts roll, but we're definitely going to do a double set with this one. It's been a hoot and a holler so far. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. Whether you're just starting your drops or you're almost done with them, you're going to be able to do them all here in Hooglandia today. Thanks everybody for chilling. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, whether live stream or in a highlight in the future, like I suspect it will be sure to tap that like button. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps my content reach some more people. Appreciate the folks that do. I guess time to stand up after lunch, gamers. Stretch the old legs out. I don't think I have room for Shadow King realistically. I think we'd have to cut like Wave, and Wave has been super useful. You have to cut like Wave or Grandmaster. You'd have to give up consistency in another way. Psylocke, I guess. You also just, like, don't have great spots on your curve to fit Shadow King in, I don't think. We should probably try Shadow King for posterity's sake. I don't know who I want to cut. It's probably Psylocke or Wave. Could it be Grandmaster? Grandmaster's been only okay. It's probably Grandmaster, right? Because he's like a reactive card after these three, too. Yeah, it's either... I think that would be the cut if I want to fit him in. That's true. If we wave, we can go 6-drop plus Shadow King on 6. There's another reason to keep waving for sure. Yeah. Okay, let's give Shadow King a try. This has been surprisingly very reasonable. It felt like Grandmaster was adding to our consistency, though. Maybe. I mean, anything we're trimming is going to trim on consistency in some way, shape, or form, Tepic. This is adding consistency at a different angle, right? It's like giving us another way to undo Esme and Anti-Venom on our big ends. It's good to see new people making it into Snap, by the way, with drops. My little tracker here says we've had almost 100 new followers on the day. And fun fact, this stream, in the 5 hours that it's had happen already, has had over almost 10,000 unique people come through in that time. As a fun one. Can we play Claw over one of the top-end cards like Grid Hulk? No, having actual big numbers has been really good. Seed! Seed! No, this is an arms race, gamers. It's not a seed. That's true, too. Diversifying away from just ongoing makes us less bad to Enchantress as well. I'm feeling bad about my medium submission after these banger cooks. Well, if it makes you feel better, we're going to play Cerebro 4 after this one, so you probably won't be the worst thing we played today. Well, I mean, I'm glad we have Shadow King as backup. Has there not been as much Shang-Chi? So, we're currently in a snapshot of the metagame where Shang-Chi is less popular than he has been at many points in the past. However, there's a really wide spread of other tech cards that are really popular at the moment. So there's like 5 or 6 different tech cards that have 20 to 35% play rates right now in the metagame. Queuing into Clog after we cut Grandmaster is very rewarding too. Grandmaster's super clunky, and the opponent's gunking up our board. Five 20% tech cards means Marvel Snap is 100% tech cards. I mean, unironically, like, I would wager most decks have 1 or more tech cards in them right now that are good. think I'm pretty happy to just fill up New York, so it's fine. They're gonna clog it anyways. I don't know that I'm snapping because I'm in a good position. Our hand is fine. I mostly don't want to play 800 games against Clog if I can avoid it. Oh, that's true. We actually queued into a discard deck that was playing Mobius yesterday. I see my anti-venom card here is big sad. Is there a good sub in this list for Esme? Esme doesn't strike me as a picky dom. I think she'd be happy subbing for having any sub in this deck. I think I have to fill here, right? To play around the Annie. Evil Penguin, thank you for the 17 months. Appreciate it. Welcome back. Was Luke Cage ever a 3-4? I don't believe so. It's a shame I have to play the Shadow King out. They could Annie here and get us, I suppose. We could blink left and turn wave into Magneto Red Hulk. Yeah, but I don't know that 7 wins here. I think they play left most of the time. I don't think I'm gonna pay out the boomer. If they snap early, I'm gonna stay, but I think if they're gonna boomer snap me on the last turn and we're clearly in a bad position, I'm not gonna reward them for doing so. Oh, that's true too. There was an anti-venom card in our deck still. One of the 6s could be a 0. Yeah, if you're someone who's been away from Snap for a little bit, Juggernaut is currently one of the best tech cards in the game. Has been for a little while. So it's a mini Alioth in a lot of ways. Mojo in their deck is kind of interesting. Yeah, kind of an old school clock deck. Was a thing forever ago. Hoping to draw either Jubilee or Anti-Venom next turn to go with our Psylocke. Are Gore and Red Hulk replaceable? Gore is pretty important if you're looking to play Esme. He's one of the singular best cards she can copy out of your deck for you. Red Hulk could definitely just be a different big dumb number. But Gore's pretty uniquely powerful alongside our new card. Ooh, the extra energy here means Blink and Iron Man are both draws. Oh, it's so sad. How has Juggernaut changed that made him so strong? He didn't. People just figured out he was good. types of decks people are playing changed. Your late blink. I was gonna play for all of it. There's a good chance we're cooked here, but I don't really want to play more games against Clog. Is Blob better than Red Hulk? So, if you cut Red Hulk for Blob, you don't really have points for your Blob to eat, is the problem. Are they dead?
I am Iron Man.
Looking pretty dead. We could Gore middle. Gore's only 7. Or is this 9? There's a nowhere here, so Shadow King's not happening. Hello, opponent. This is Proving Grounds. No, this is Gold Conquest. Because we won our way all the way up from the Proving Grounds, gamers. Titan's better for us than them. I'm going to Psylocke the right to fill in for their void whatnot. %33 for a really good draw here. Ooh, 2 33%ers. Only needed 1. Bunch of good hits here. Holy. Even Blink's a solid find, yeah. That was the worst outcome. Yeah, I mean, you can't win them all. Do I fill the right now? I think I fill the right. Spotlight keys no longer exist. We have a brand new economy for this game. It's much better. And just do this and lock him in the center. You'll have tokens in your inbox to make up for it. Yes, they converted any of your remaining keys to tokens. So we'll pull dog and debris here into the middle. Is Magneto middle bad if they play Sentry? I have priority. And now they're just cooked on the right, yeah? They're not beating 14 there. Circe on the right could get us. Sure. What's the most points? This is 18. 18's the most here. If they're Circeing here, they're not beating 18 here. Their best shot is like Circe here to Tanya here. Even the Circe's not a guarantee. They'd need a 8 power 5 drop. American Pope. Is that common or uncommon? As someone who knows nothing about the history of popes. Very uncommon. Okay. First time ever, someone in chat says. Cool. It's a first. That's a first. How is it a good thing? Is it a good thing? Oh, wait. Is it Trump? Is he the Pope? I saw people floated that idea. First American Pope. It all makes sense now. Trump can't be Pope. He's not Catholic. I mean, he can't be president. He tried to overthrow the government. Oh, wait. I think I'm leaving. We're sweating here, right? Yeah, I'll take a mulligan here. Like that. We'll make the next one the last one. I mean, cloning vats is pretty good for us. Maybe. Our hand's a little clunky. I guess I don't have a ton of. I'm gonna play it out. This is fine. We'll let it ride. Oh, I'm getting Cosmoed on the right. Well, that's sad. Marvel Snap has also had enough of Cosmo's bullshit, it would appear. That is how I feel as well, Marvel Snap, when my opponent plays the tech card to ruin my sweet thing. Hopefully Ben Broad takes note. They've had Rogue in their deck they've had Rogue in their deck this entire time. I feel like them just copying a demon here is good for us, yeah? I think I Magneto the left to... Well, actually, do I just do this? And then next turn I can Shadow King and another 6-drop? I think this is the play, actually. I think this is the line. I think they're playing Viper? I don't know, I can win the other two if they play Viper, I think. Well, they also don't have that many points over here if they play Viper. They could anti-me or Viper me, though. Oh, this game fucking sucks. Fuck you. What's in my deck? Do we win with Magneto middle? I don't think so. Like, the only way we win is to play for the left. Gamers, these have no text. I know they're not showing no text, but they're Alioth. Can they win the right? I don't know if they can win the right. I don't know if they have another number. Oh, they have the other Alioth.
We are the future.
They have the other Alioth. All right, that's fine. I have faith we can beat this emoting piece of trash 2 games in a row. Two of the face down cards are Alioth and Rogue. His airship's still broken. No, it's not super powerful, but it still sucks as always to play against. That hasn't really changed. This one cuts in both directions. We could use the last turn, but if they get a good clog, they could get us. I think I'm just doing this, and unfortunately the game's probably going to come down to a rogue 50-50. Might be able to play for all three, I suppose. They don't have any super huge numbers. We have Red Hulk and Gore. This is, again, just like something you really want to do when you're playing against Clog. You'll note I very proactively filled my right side location here. So that way I get to dictate when my location fills up as opposed to them. Cannonball and Shang-Chi are high candidates for their last cards. And that would put them to playing 4 tech cards in their Clog deck, which is about average for this current metagame. Most people are playing lots of tech cards. But it comes down to a rogue flip on the right.
Power must be controlled.
Okay, I'll play one more for all the marbles. And again, I very intentionally set my game board up so that way the Iron Man would be with the Luke Cage and we would get a flip at it to play around their tech card to the best of our ability. Should just assume basically every deck you play against in this game right now has somewhere between 2 and 5 tech cards in it. Even our deck, right? Like, our deck is this really pretty proactive do the thing deck, and we have Luke Cage and Shadow King. They at least have the saving grace of, I can say, they're enablers for our deck. So they're not just pure I'm being toxic, but we are still playing 2 tech cards even in our deck. It sucks to have to flip this coin on the last game of the set, but I think this is a correct bet every time. Is Wave sort of a soft tech card? She is not. She doesn't increase cost anymore. If Jubilee hits Blink, we blink Esme into something bigger, says Local Man, about to blink into an Iron Man. Oh, that's actually a really good point. Yeah, the opponent is playing 4 tech cards, and they're playing 0 copies of Annihilus. I didn't even think about that. Oh, we're just dead to a tech card, yeah. No matter how I slice it. If Blink lives, we win. No, we lose by 1 point! Because of the space throne, we lose by 1 point! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, man. And this is just what makes Conquest one of the most brutal, deflating game modes here. Like, we put a half hour playing this, right? Like, we took an ad break before, and I take another ad break now, and then over a half hour later, and the entire game came down to this bet on that one turn. And I missed it. We also would have won the game if my anti-venom and my Jubilee would have been inverted too, right? So I could have... I flipped a coin on anti-venom versus Jubilee and flipped wrong too. If I would have anti-venomed and then Jubileed instead of Jubilee and then anti-venom, we also win this game. Do we win if we blink Luke? If I blink Luke, Blink doesn't have any power, chat. So again, Luke put this to 7 and gave this +6. So I couldn't use Blink. Every game's all the tech card game. Alright, I know it's a little bit of a disappointing ending to some really bad variants, but the games we played with this deck were really sweet overall. I had a ton of fun. I think I'm gonna leave this one in the deck, honestly. I think this is one we're probably going to revisit for weekend missions for sure. What do we call this? Esme Ramp, probably. I like this. I like this a lot. That was sort of fun. Sneak in show. Honestly, it probably isn't accurate. I like the magic throwback. Sneak in show. I don't think I'd make any change. I think the Shadow King over the Grandmaster is probably right. It gives us a way to break our opponent's stuff on occasion, and a second way to undo the anti-venom, and the Esme on our bigger cards is almost assuredly correct, I think.